Welcome to the FluentFlow English Learning Channel. I'm your host, Carl, and today I'm going to teach you a technique that sounds absolutely crazy the first time you hear about it, but it's one of the most powerful methods for improving your English speaking and listening at the same time. Here's the crazy part. You're going to speak English at the exact same time someone else is speaking, like an echo, like a shadow following their voice. I know what you're thinking. Carl, that sounds impossible. How can I speak while listening? Won't I just get confused? That's exactly what everyone thinks before they try it. But here's the truth. Professional actors use this technique to perfect accents. Voice actors use it to master different speaking styles. And language learners around the world use it to achieve fluency faster than any other method. It's called shadowing. And by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to do it, even if you're a complete beginner. You'll understand why it works so well, and you'll have a step-by-step system you can start using today. If you've been studying English for months or years but still struggle to speak fluently and understand native speakers, shadowing might be the missing piece you've been looking for. Let's get started. Let me tell you about Anna. 6 months ago, Anna was exactly where many of you are right now. She'd been studying English for 3 years. She knew a lot of grammar, she had a decent vocabulary, but two things frustrated her constantly. First, when native English speakers talked at normal speed, she couldn't understand them. Everything sounded like a blur of noise. She could only understand slow, clear English like in her textbooks. Second, when she tried to speak English, the words came out slowly and awkwardly. She would think of what to say, translate it in her head, then carefully pronounce each word. It was exhausting and unnatural. Anna came to me desperate and said, "Carl, I feel stuck. I understand English when it's slow, but real English? Too fast. And when I speak, I sound like a robot. How do I fix this?" I told her about shadowing. She looked at me like I was crazy. "You want me to talk while someone else is talking? That sounds ridiculous." I said, "Try it for 2 weeks, just 15 minutes a day. If you don't see improvement, you can stop." She agreed. 2 weeks later, Anna sent me a message. "Carl, something's changing. I'm starting to hear individual words when natives speak. My mouth is getting used to English sounds." This actually works. 1 month later, Anna could understand normal speed English conversations. Her speaking became smoother and more natural. After 3 months, she was having full conversations with native speakers without translating in her head. Let me show you exactly what Anna did, starting with the absolute basics for complete beginners. What exactly is shadowing? Shadowing is simple in concept. You listen to English audio and speak along with it at the same time, trying to match the speaker's words, rhythm, speed, and intonation as closely as possible. You're not repeating after them, you're speaking with them, simultaneously, like a shadow following a person. Why does this work so incredibly well? Because shadowing trains 4 critical skills at the same time. First, listening. You're forced to listen extremely carefully to match what the speaker is saying. Second, pronunciation. Your mouth is practicing making English sounds in real time. Third, rhythm and intonation. You're absorbing the natural melody and flow of English speech. Fourth, speed. You're training your brain and mouth to process and produce English at native speed. No other technique trains all 4 of these skills simultaneously. That's why shadowing is so powerful. The beginner's shadowing system. Now, let me give you the exact step-by-step system for beginners. This is important because most shadowing tutorials are way too advanced. They tell beginners to shadow TED Talks or news broadcasts. That's a recipe for failure and frustration. Here's the beginner-friendly approach. Step 1, choose the right material. This is absolutely crucial. If your material is too difficult, you'll fail before you even start. For beginners, choose audio that meets these criteria. First, it should be slow and clear, not normal speed native English, not yet. Start with content specifically designed for English learners or children's audiobooks. Second, it should be short. Don't try to shadow a 10-minute video. Start with 30 seconds to 1 minute of audio. That's it. Third, it must have a transcript available. You need to be able to read the words while you listen. This is non-negotiable for beginners. Anna started with simple children's audiobook clips on YouTube. Stories like The Very Hungry Caterpillar or simple fairy tales. The narration was clear, slow, and easy to follow. Where to find good beginner material? YouTube channels for English learners with slow, clear speech. Children's audiobooks on YouTube. English learning apps like Elsa Speak or Speechling. Slow speed news sites like News and Slow English. Start there. Don't jump to native speed content until you're ready. Step 2, the 3-pass method. Here's where most beginners make a huge mistake. They press play and immediately try to shadow. Wrong, that's too hard and too frustrating. Instead, use the 3-pass method. Pass 1, listen only. Play the audio and just listen. Don't try to speak, just focus on understanding. What are they saying? Can you follow the meaning? Listen to your 30-second to 1-minute clip 2 or 3 times, just listening. Getting familiar with it, pass 2, read, and listen. Now play the audio again, but this time read the transcript while you listen. Connect the sounds you're hearing with the written words. This is crucial. It teaches your brain how written English becomes spoken English. Do this 2 or 3 times. Pass 3, shadow with transcript. Now you're ready to actually shadow. Play the audio and speak along while reading the transcript. Don't worry about being perfect. Don't worry about keeping up perfectly. Just try to follow along, matching the speaker as best you can. Do this 3 to 5 times until it starts feeling more comfortable. Anna followed this method exactly. She would spend 15 minutes doing all 3 passes with 1 short clip. Just 1 clip per day, but she did it every single day. Step 3, focus on rhythm, not perfection. Here's a mistake every beginner makes. They obsess over pronouncing every single word perfectly. They stop when they make a mistake. They restart constantly. Don't do this. It defeats the entire purpose of shadowing. Instead, focus on matching the rhythm and flow. Think of English like a song. When you learn a song, you don't stop every time you miss a word. You keep singing, you keep following the melody. That's exactly how you should shadow. Keep flowing, keep following, even if you're mumbling some words, even if your pronunciation isn't perfect. Just maintain the rhythm. Why? Because English is a rhythm-based language. The rhythm and melody matter more than individual word perfection. When you get the rhythm right, pronunciation naturally improves over time. Anna struggled with this at first. She wanted every word to be perfect. But I told her, Anna, forget perfection. Just flow with it. Match the rhythm. When she let go of perfectionism, her progress accelerated dramatically. Step 4, repeat the same material. Here's another crucial principle that beginners often miss. Repetition with the same material is far more powerful than constantly using new material. Don't shadow a different clip every day. Shadow the same clip for 3 to 5 days in a row. Day 1, it feels difficult and awkward. Day 2, you're starting to remember some of it. Day 3, it's flowing much more smoothly. Day 4, you can almost do it without the transcript. Day 5, it feels natural and easy. That progression is building real skill. You're not just practicing, you're mastering. After 5 days with the same clip, move to a new clip and repeat the process. Anna shadowed the same 1-minute children's story for an entire week. By day 7, she could recite large portions from memory and her pronunciation had improved dramatically just from that 1 clip. Step 5, gradually increase difficulty. After 2 weeks of shadowing very simple content, you'll notice it's getting too easy. That's your signal to level up. Move to slightly more complex content, maybe content designed for intermediate learners, or simple podcasts with clear speakers, or children's shows with slightly faster speech, but increase difficulty gradually. Don't jump from children's stories straight to news broadcasts. That's too big a leap. Think of it like weightlifting. You don't go from lifting 10 pounds to lifting 100 pounds overnight. You gradually increase the weight as you get stronger. Your English speaking and listening muscles need the same gradual progression. After 1 month, Anna moved from children's stories to simple conversation videos for English learners. After 2 months, she was shadowing normal speed conversational content. After 3 months, she was shadowing podcast clips and TV show scenes, common beginner mistakes to avoid. Let me save you from the mistakes I see beginners make constantly. Mistake 1, starting with content that's too difficult. If you can't understand at least 80% of what's being said, it's too hard. Go easier. There's no shame in starting with very simple content. Simple content builds a strong foundation. Mistake 2, trying to shadow for too long. Beginners often try to shadow for 30 minutes or an hour. That's too much. Your brain gets tired, your mouth gets tired, the quality drops. Start with just 10 to 15 minutes per day, quality over quantity. Mistake 3, not using a transcript. Some advanced learners can shadow without reading. Beginners cannot. Use the transcript. It's essential for connecting sounds with words. Mistake 4, expecting immediate fluency. Shadowing is powerful, but it's not magic. You won't be fluent after 1 week, but you will notice improvement. Small, consistent gains that accumulate over time. Anna avoided these mistakes because I warned her in advance. That's why her progress was so consistent. What to expect. Your progress timeline. Let me give you realistic expectations so you know what to look for. After 1 week, you'll feel more comfortable making English sounds. Your mouth will start adjusting. You'll notice you can hear individual words more clearly when people speak. After 2 weeks, shadowing will feel less awkward. You'll start catching the rhythm of English more naturally. Some phrases will stick in your memory. After 1 month, your pronunciation will be noticeably clearer. You'll understand native speakers better. You'll start thinking in English phrases occasionally. After 2 months, speaking English will feel more automatic. You'll translate less in your head. Understanding fast English will be much easier. After 3 months, you'll have moments of genuine fluency where English just flows out naturally. You'll dream in English occasionally. You'll catch yourself thinking in English spontaneously. Anna's experience matched this timeline almost exactly. And so have dozens of my other students who committed to daily shadowing practice. Your action plan starting today, here's exactly what I want you to do. Today, find one 30-second to 1-minute clip of simple, slow English with a transcript. YouTube is perfect for this. Search Simple English Story or English for Beginners. Tomorrow, do your first shadowing session, 15 minutes. Use the 3-pass method I taught you. Listen, read, and listen, then shadow with transcript. This week, shadow the same clip every day for 7 days. Watch how much easier it gets each day. Next week, find a new clip and repeat. Same process, 7 days with a new clip. For 3 months, continue this pattern. 1 clip per week. Daily 15-minute practice. Gradually increase difficulty as it gets easier. If you do this consistently, I guarantee you'll see transformation in your speaking and listening. Thank you so much for watching the FluentFlow English Learning channel. I'm Carl, and I'm grateful you chose to learn with me today. If this video gave you a clear system for improving your English, please hit that like button. It helps other learners discover this technique. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you never miss our weekly English learning videos. Comment below and tell me, what clip are you going to use for your first shadowing practice? Share the link. I'm genuinely curious what you'll choose. Share this video with someone who's struggling with English speaking or listening. Shadowing might be exactly what they need. Before we end, I want to leave you with some heartfelt wishes. I wish you patience. May you remember that shadowing feels awkward at first for everyone. May you push through those first uncomfortable days knowing that comfort comes with practice. I wish you consistency. May you show up for your 15 minutes every single day, even when you're tired or busy. May you trust that daily practice, no matter how small, creates lasting change. I wish you playfulness. May you enjoy the process of shadowing. May you laugh when you stumble over words. May you find joy in hearing your own progress from week to week. I wish you courage. May you speak out loud even when it feels unnatural. May you try matching native speed English even when it seems impossible. May you challenge yourself to grow beyond your comfort zone. And most importantly, I wish you the breakthrough moment. May you experience that magical day when you suddenly realize, I understood that entire conversation. I spoke that sentence without thinking. It's working. You're capable of so much more than you realize. Shadowing will reveal your true potential. Remember, 15 minutes a day, same clip for 1 week. Gradually increase difficulty. That's the formula. You've got this. Start today. Find your first clip right now. Until next time, keep shadowing, keep practicing, and keep flowing forward with your English. This is Carl from FluentFlow English Learning Channel. Take care, my friend, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep flowing.